Hi guys, Spinosaurus Reviews here, and today is quite exciting for me. So I'm going to be doing a review on my very first PNSO figure, which is a very popular figure line in very scientifically accurate dinosaurs. They've got quite a few out up until now, but I've only recently just gotten into it. To be honest, so my collection is pretty much all collector and safari. So this is a nice step into PNSO because they have made my favorite all-time crested hadrosaur, which is the Lambeosaurus, and they give each of their dinosaurs names, and this one is Audrey the Lambeosaurus. And very beautiful box art as well. I'll take the actual figure out of the way for a second so we can have a look at the box. So the box art is absolutely beautiful with the model. Although the model on the front, like the render, doesn't actually show the type of pose it's in, it is in quite an awkward pose, to be quite honest with you. And there's the head, which I'll talk about in a second. The different agencies, obviously everything dinosaur in the UK is on there because that's where I actually got this figure. Yeah, absolutely beautiful line by PNSO. I believe this is number 32. I don't know if that's what that means. Someone let me know in the comments. This is my first one from them. Get the box out of the way. Comes with a nice poster of the actual Lambeosaurus as well. And now we've got the model, which is absolutely beautiful. It's one of only a few companies that have ever made this dinosaur, and none of them have gone to this length of detail. I believe this is based on Lambeosaurus lambi. There are 3 species of Lambeosaurus, and I believe this is based on the bigger of the 3, more commonly known of the 3, Lambeosaurus lambi. And PNSO are really liking their crested hadrosaurs. They've got the Titan, the Centaurosaurus, the Parasaurolophus, the Lambeosaurus, and there is another one that is escaping me at the moment. So it'd be nice to see them make some uncrested hadrosaurs, and it'd be nice to see Safari come out with a Lambeosaurus, because I think theirs would absolutely amaze as well. And Collector really need to remake theirs from 2009, because that leaves something to be desired. So yeah, let's start off with the head sculpt of this guy, and it's absolutely beautiful. So this was one of the largest duck-billed hadrosaur dinosaurs, obviously not far behind Shantungosaurus. And the head sculpt is absolutely beautiful, and that crest, basing this of a male as well. Only males had those really impressive head crests, so it's a bit odd that they've called it Audrey, but you know, it's 2023, why not? So a really nice nose detail and beak detail on this guy, or duckbill I should say. Really nice orange eye as well to transpond with the crest and ear detail. Only thing I don't like about this entire model is it's exactly the same on the Titan. Is this black splodge of paint on top of the crest. It just looks like it's been applied with Sharpie. It doesn't really look like there's been any care put into that, but other than that, and the only other qualm I have with the head is it's very narrow in the front here. Very narrow, but it is nice. The only problem with their hadrosaurs that they've made so far, apart from the Titan and the Centaurosaurus, is they've made especially the Corythosaurus, that's the other one that was escaping me, the Corythosaurus and Lambeosaurus, they've made very dainty, very fragile. Like if you just look at this guy's front limbs, they're like twigs. They don't look to me like they'd be able to support this animal, support this animal's body weight. They look like they would just crumble under the pressure. Same with the legs. The legs are very, very thin and dainty and twig-like. Yeah, it's got this lovely beefy tail, nice beefy neck and beefy body, and then its legs just turn into twigs. Only problem I've got with this overall sculpt of this animal is its legs, and feet are way too undersized and very delicate, and it's just, yeah, to me this is the lacking part of this model, and most of their crested hadrosaurs have this problem. The Corythosaurus, its head is just way too oversized, and again it's got these thin spindly legs that wouldn't hold anything on them. They would just snap under the pressure, and yeah, it's just a shame to see that on this model, because it's the most beautiful paint job, and it is probably the most accurate Lambeosaurus we've got to date. It's just a shame it's ruined by how thin its legs are. I wouldn't say it's a put off from the model at all. It's definitely 100% worth getting. It's just one of those things that you've got to point out that it just doesn't seem quite right. You know, like the Centausaurus and Allura Titan, they've got beefier legs. Same with the Parasaurolophus. They've got nice beefy legs, as this should have. But, you know, they've made it very swan-like, very delicate, very dainty, you know, and that's the only thing. It should have a lot beefier legs. Getting into the legs, they've got very nice front hoof detail there, with the dew claw as well, the little third toe, and then very bird-like hind feet. A lot of scientists once thought that they had very hoof-like rear feet, but no, it's not actually the case. They were actually quite fairly bird-like. Paint scheme is amazing, but could do with another colour, I think, in these lines, these silver lines that they've put in here. I love the orange going down the dorsal of this animal, goes to the very end of the tail, but these silver lines here, I think, could have used a contrasting colour, just to help break them up a little bit. And they don't wrap around, so there's not really any colour going underneath there, and they don't wrap around the legs. They kind of just stop, and it doesn't wrap around the tail either, which I would have liked to have seen, because it creates a more continuous sort of stream of colour. But yeah, as it goes from all this really busy pattern through the head and through the body, it kind of calms down and just goes to banding through the tail. But looking at through the camera, it looks like it's been done with one of those silver marker pens, now that I look at it. Like, especially up in the head area, everything's just really, it's a bit too busy in the head. I think they should have basically done this banding kind of up the neck and into the head, rather than doing all this crosshatch stuff. Like, they've done banding into the legs. They should have kept it banding in the legs, tail, and it should have started banding up into the head and face, rather than all this really busy pattern that should have just been kept into the body. Obviously it's not symmetrical as far as I know. I doubt it would be. It'd be very hard to do this kind of pattern symmetrical, but I prefer this side on the head than I do that side. Yeah, as you can see what I mean. It's just one of those things that might be just mine's a little bit unfortunate in that case, but I definitely prefer this. Although it is still a bit busy, it's slightly better than the opposite side. And yeah, that is the PNSO's Audrey the Lambeosaurus. If you haven't got a Lambeosaurus, It's definitely worth a pick up. This is the one I've been waiting for so long for a company to do. It's so underrepresented in the dinosaur community. It just needs to be shown a bit more love. Yeah, I really hope Safari bring one out in the near future, or Collector redo theirs. But at the moment, this is the best you're going to get, and it's an absolutely stellar model. Definitely worth it. It's not overpriced. Although surprisingly, oh no, it is there. I was just about to say there's no cloaca, but there is. So yeah, it's not overpriced. It's a perfect model. I won't be displaying this yet because I don't have any other PNSO figures. So I want to wait till I get a few more. I am looking at some. So I'm going to wait till I get a few more PNSO figures before I can put this guy on a shelf. But it's absolutely beautiful model. It's literally only a few qualms with the thickness of the legs, and a few changes could have been done to the paint job. But other than that, absolutely beautiful. 10 out of 10, worth a pickup. Yeah, so please like, comment and subscribe. Bye.